It was a late afternoon, the golden light of the setting sun casting long shadows across the ranch. I was inspecting the perimeter fences when my phone buzzed. An unfamiliar number, with the caller ID flashing, "Local Sheriff Dispatch. Sir, we received a complaint about trespassing on your property." I raised an eyebrow. Trespassing? On my property? Apparently, Karen had once again decided that my entire ranch was somehow under HOA oversight. She had called the cops, claiming unauthorized activities, loud noises, and community endangerment. I drove toward the scene, a sense of déjà vu washing over me. When I arrived, Karen was waving her clipboard like a medieval banner, standing at the entrance of my property with a small entourage of HOA members. "This is a violation. You're not authorized to hold events on community land," she shouted. I stopped the truck, leaned out, and smiled calmly. "Karen, do you see the signs?" I pointed to the freshly painted, private property Jackson-Dawson Ranch markers. "I own this land, every inch of it. The HOA has no authority here." She blinked. That can't be true. There are bylaws." I chuckled. "Bylaws don't override property deeds. And if you checked the county records, you'd see that this ranch spans over 200 acres, fully deeded to me. The HOA's jurisdiction ends at the road." Of course, she hadn't checked. She never checks. She only assumes power where none exists. She called the sheriff again, demanding immediate enforcement. That's when Deputy Harris arrived, radio crackling. "Ma'am, we've verified ownership. The property belongs to Mr. Dawson. You are trespassing." Karen's face turned red, her arms flailing. "But I called." Harris raised a hand. "Ma'am, this is private property. Any further attempts to interfere could result in fines and legal action against you personally." I stepped out of the truck, hands on my hips, and gestured to the vast expanse of fields, barns, lakes, and pastures. "See all that? That's mine. The road, the lake, the dock, even the cattle grazing over there, all mine. You want to know something else?" She hesitated. "What?" "Every inch of it is on the county registry. Your HOA paperwork doesn't touch it. Not a line, not a clause, not even a suggestion." Her mouth opened, then closed, and she simply turned and walked back toward the road. I swear I could hear her muttering, "This isn't over," though I highly doubted it. By sunset, the deputies had confirmed the property boundaries and warned the HOA that any further attempts at interference would be treated as trespassing and harassment. Karen was humiliated, pacing behind her board members, who now quietly avoided eye contact. I walked over to the gate, patted Thor, and said, "Well, buddy, looks like the HOA finally learned their limits." Emily ran up, swinging her hat. "Dad, did we win again?" I laughed. "We didn't win, kiddo. We just reminded them who owns the ranch." Thor barked once, a single satisfied note. "And Karen? She hasn't dared call the cops on my property since that day. Every time she drives by, she slows down, her eyes fixed on the private property signs, and mutters under her breath. Lesson learned. You can call the cops all you want. But if the deed says it's mine, the law agrees." Smiling Face with Sunglasses National Park.